Oh, we're cooking here. We are cooking.
Excuse me. Excuse me. What in the world are you thinking?
Mean Gene, the first thing you need to do is to tell these people to shut up if you want to hear what I gotta say.
What up, y'all? It's KMB, the Sexy Ninja, and the place to be for a Paper Saber universe. And this is the New World Podcast, brother. And there goes my cat just jumping around like crazy because I probably woke her up. Sorry. I'm tired. It's the start of my week, and I'm already like, but I got a haircut. I asked for the CM Punk, and they didn't know what that meant, so I had to pull up some pictures. So that's what I rolled with. But we're talking about Monday Night Raw, September 30th, 2024. The end of September. The last 3 hours show. The go home for Bad Blood this Saturday. At the Ford Center in Evansville, Indianapolis, where I believe we're going to get Royal Rumble. So yeah, a lot going on here. Joe and Wade on commentary. I really like Joe. Joe has grown on me so much this past few weeks with him on commentary and his interactions with Wade and everything, and I think he's a good fit. We started out with Jey Uso. Yeet, yeet. And he was with this kid, too, and the title got a little blue in it now, too, and I was like, damn, that looks good. Damn, it looks good. He's got the Intercontinental Championship title. He told he's like, my mama, she's near and dear. She's one of my biggest fans, and it gets a little emotional. Then here comes Braun Breaker. I'm like, all right, the rematch, right? No. Braun Breaker turned face. He's like, I ain't gonna spear you, dog. I ain't gonna do that, but I'm just gonna tell you I got some respect for you. Shook his hand. And I was like, all right. The big dog. And Jey Uso's like, yeah, we got some dogs here in Evansville, right? That was pretty cool. We get Dom and Liv backstage during the lowrider. Dom gets a phone call from Finn. Finn's like, yeah, I got some traveling issues and stuff like that. But I'll be there. I will be there. So don't worry about that. Then we have Rey Mysterio versus Xavier Woods, our first match of the night, and it was fun. It was a lot of fun. Xavier Woods trying to find his place in WWE, trying to find his voice in WWE, because he feels like he's just kind of lost to the side, lost in the shuffle. This is why he's so angry. This is why he's so mad. But I think he'll find his place. But he rips off Rey Mysterio's mask. This is what causes Rey Mysterio to lose. And he played it off like, I didn't do it. I'm sorry. I didn't, I'm sorry. So Xavier Woods gets the win, but it's a big win over Rey Mysterio. Then we get Lyra, Shayna, and Sonya backstage, And it was funny. It's like every time I see Sonya and Shayna, I was like, what's the name of their group? Because it's such, Pure Fusion Collective is such a name that it just doesn't stick. Like in my brain at all, because I was like, PCO? No, it's not PCO. It was a pure, and I was like, no, it starts with a P, and I'm just thinking there, I'm like, what's the name? But I got it. Pure Fusion Collective. But they had a little beef with Lyra. Then we get Xavier Woods backstage, and Cross is in the background. You know how he's been manipulating people, especially people like Miz and now Xavier. He's trying to get Xavier to go to the dark side. He's like, you need to leave the New Day. I don't know why. But Kofi's like, hey, man, I got you a match. And it's going to be with, for the IC title against Jey Uso. And then Xavier's like, oh, my God. He goes, you know what? Yeah, I got this. Then we got Lyra versus Zoe. Shenanigans, of course, to get Zoe the win. Then here comes Carter and Chance. Not a real big pop. I like these two, but I don't care for the whole, I don't know. It's just not there. And there was no pop whatsoever for these two. It was like, oh, Carter and Chance, and she's got the thing on her face. That's cool, But they help Lyra. We get Bronson and Braun package, just monsters. The last monster standing is the main event tonight. It's going to be wild. Then we got Adam talking to security, and and Jackie's with Lyra, Chance, and Carter. Then Fire and Dawn interrupt. Little shenanigans there about the tag team championships. Then we get CM Punk and Drew McIntyre, Adam, sorry, is out there with the security guards and says this is the last face-off between these two. They will say what they need to say before Bad Blood, and they bring the cell down and everything. And Drew McIntyre comes out, and CM Punk's standing there, and he just has that look of just rage. And then Drew just goes on about how he's going to destroy Punk and this and that. And Punk's like, I don't want to say anything, but I'm going to send you home in a box. And I'm just like, man, these guys, this was such like goosebumps level of just, oh my God, I just can't wait until Saturday when these two tear each other apart in that Hell in the Cell. But everything was said, and we're going to get that match here soon. So, I'm just thinking about the segment itself. It was just so great. Punk said what Drew said, and Drew, being as petty as he is, he's like, hey, my favorite thing was like he's not on the Royal Rumble poster. He's like, "Oh, send me to Indianapolis, huh? Promote this Royal Rumble." But no, I can't be on the poster, bitches. Then Kathy's with Braun Strowman, the Miz, then Truth. They team up. And Truth tells Miz like, "Hey, I got us a match against AOP. Authors are paid." And then we get Kathy. She's with Sammy. Sammy really wants his opportunity against Gunther because he feels like he can be the world champion. We get the Judgment Day versus LWO. This was a really fun match, but guess who's back? Back again. Finn is back. Tell Damien. But yeah, so Finn comes out, helps promo after how he's going to beat up Damien. Then Rhea comes out. It's all a ruse because Damien's behind the Judgment Day. And it just ends in a big fight. But of course, the numbers game. And then Rhea brought out a shark cage to tell her point. Like, hey, I know Dom is afraid of closed spaces. But he's going to be in this cage above the ring in our match, Liv, and everything like that. And he tries to get him in there. But Liv attacks. So it was a bunch of stuff where the Judgment Day is on top again. We get a Sheamus promo about Pete or Butch, whatever you want to call the man. They're gonna have a Donnybrook match, with the shillelaghs and the cricket, and everything's gonna be going down. These two are gonna beat each other up. Then R.I.P. Pete Rose, big loss there. R.I.P. in respect to the family. It was before the match before the show I saw that. I was like, damn, Pete Rose, huh? Whew. Damage Control promo. We get Chad versus Kofi. Xavier. This spot looked weird to me. How he was gonna go for Trouble in Paradise, Kofi to Chad, but he grabbed Chad's foot to trip him up to where Kofi then misses. It causes Chad to win, and I'm like, that has to be on purpose because he plays it. I'm like, oh no, I didn't want to do it. Like, it's coming, folks. The switcheroo is on the way. So yeah, we'll see how it plays out though. Then we get Jackie with Bronson Reed. He's ready for his match. And Adams with security again. We get Wyatt 6 QR code. And Morse code is in the QR code. Yeah, there's a lot of codes in the codes. I played it and I was like, damn it, I was looking for every app possible to try to cipher it. And then somebody's out there smarter than me that's going to cipher it. So we get Gunther. Sammy gets in his face. Of course they get in the fight, but we find out that Ilya Dragunov had a great match with Gunther for the championship, but he's hurt. He'll be out for 9 months, 6 to 9 months. And I was like, damn. Gunther, he says what he needs to say. Sammy says what he needs to say, and it ends in a fight. And Gunther tells him like, hey, fine, you can get your championship match, you bastard. You keep bothering it, you're gonna finally get it, and that's gonna be next week on TV. I was like, interesting. The Raw, the 2-hour Raw starting next week. The Awesome Truth versus AOP. Saw this coming. I was like, all right, well, there's going to be a certain point where The Miz is going to turn on Truth, right? Right? And he does. He turns on Truth, setting up Truth to get mauled down by AOP. And Miz walks away, tears the Awesome Truth shirt off. And I'm like, thank God. I want Miz to be a heel again. He's better as a heel than he is a babyface. It's better to hate him than love him. That's just how Miz has always been. So I'm glad that this happened. Then we get Kathy with Gunther and Ludwig. Then Braun Breaker gets in his face. He's like, hey, dog, he's like, what's up? I'll see you soon too, buddy. I'll see you soon. And I was just like, damn. Oh, we're cooking here. We are cooking. Yeah. Now, the main event. Last Monster Standing. Oh, boy. This was awesome. I saw a giant monster fly off the top rope, and then we got security. We have them going through barricade and a barricade to the fans, and the fans getting here. I mean, then you knew that ring was going to break because it wasn't the average setup they usually do for Monday Night Raw, but we wanted to see it, man. We went through tables, and they're beating the crap out of each other. This was awesome. Oh, man. And Bronson Reed and Braun Strowman just tear it up. And the finish fell a little flat because I wish there was more time. But as the ring collapsed and everything and everyone's getting up, Seth Rollins, like it was just I was like, who's running to the ring? And I was like, oh, it's Seth. And like, it really wasn't a big deal. Like even I think the way he should have done it was just the old school way. He's got the hoodie on, he runs out, bam, then, oh my God, it's Seth Rollins! Oh my God, But no, it was like, oh, but he looks, and Seth Rollins is back, and God bless Joe for selling it like crazy, man. It's Seth Rollins! Seth Rollins is here! Seth Rollins is back! So, God bless you, Joe. But Braun Strowman got the win. Seth got his revenge, and that's the way we end the last 3-hour Raw of 2024, September 30th. Joe and Wade on commentary. I give this show an awesome 5 out of 5. My match of the night is the last Monster Standing. I was thinking to myself, man, I hope they release it in its entirety because there's things that we missed. Damn commercials. There's things that we missed. Like they blew up the Prime Station. I was like, I want to see them blow up the Prime Station. That sounds awesome, right? And when they came back in commercial, I looked. I was like, oh, the Prime bottles were everywhere. I was like, damn. If this was commercial free, that would have been awesome. Like even more awesome because it was already awesome. Like awesome on top of awesome. So awesome. So, all right, y'all. Tell me what you thought of the show. Drop those comments below. Hit that like, hit that subscribe. Show your grandma, show the bone down at Walmart. Tell me what was your match of the night. And remember that the New World Podcast is for life. Oh, man, I messed up. For life, brother.
As a competitor, as a colleague, congratulations.